On the advice of counsel, I'm not going to answer that question, sir.
Asserting any privilege.
Privilege against self-incrimination.
And did you knowingly break any laws when investigating President Trump?
Objection.
Same response.
Did you break any laws when you worked at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Objection.
Same response.
Ms. Pomerantz, did you violate any person's constitutional rights when you worked on the Trump investigation?
Objection.
I have the same response to your question.
Mr. Pomerantz, did you
so.
violate any person's constitutional rights while you worked at the Manhattan DA's office?
Objection.
Same answer.
Did you misuse any federal funds while investigating President Trump?
Same response.
Did you misuse any federal funds while you were working in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Same response.
And did you violate any New York State bar rules while you were investigating President Trump?
Objection.
Same response.
Did you violate any New York State bar rules while you were working in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Objection.
Same response.
And did you violate any canons of legal ethics when you were investigating President Trump?
Objection.
Same response.
Did you ever violate any canons of legal ethics while you worked at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Objection.
The same response.
All right, y'all, we are back with another video. As y'all can see, man, Matt Gaetz, he just absolutely went off on this one because he asked Donald Trump's prosecutor, have you broken the law ever since you've been investigating Donald Trump? And he just continued to just keep pleading the fifth, didn't want to answer the question. Because if you didn't break the law, just say, I didn't break the law. But this man cannot even say that. Him and Alvin Bragg is in some really deep trouble, which is good news for Donald Trump. So we definitely about to go ahead and dive straight into this. Because like I said, this right here is just wild. If the man, Matt Gaetz, is asking you questions about how you've been breaking the law, how you ever broke the law, since you've been, in the position that you in, have you broke the law ever since you've been investigating Donald Trump, and you just keep saying, I plead the fifth. That right there is, it raises eyebrows. It really does. But we definitely finna go ahead and dive straight into this. Y'all please do me a favor. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the one that always watches the entire video. I appreciate all of you that does that because it really helps the channel out a lot. The ones that stay to the end. Like I said, as you coming in, please hit that like button. Without further ado, let's dive straight into this right here. As y'all can see the headline. Trump prosecutor response to question about breaking law raises eyebrows. And here we go right here. Testimony from ex-prosecutor Mark Pomerantz on his investigation of Donald Trump is bolstering conservatives' beliefs, including those of GOP Representative Matt Gaetz, who called the trial a sham to Newsweek that Pomerantz and other Democrats have long intended to take down the former president without just cause. New video released from a May 1st, 2023 deposition shows the former special assistant to Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg pleading the Fifth Amendment multiple times to various questions posed by Republican members of the U.S. House Judiciary's Select Subcommittee on the Weaponization of the Federal Government. Then it say, one question in which Pomerantz pleaded the fifth was asked by Republican Representative Matt Gaetz, did you knowingly break any laws when investigating President Trump? The Florida conservative also asked Pomerantz if he broke any laws when he worked at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, as well as whether he violated anyone's constitutional rights or New York State bar rules while investigating Trump. Same response Pomerantz repeatedly said during the approximately 6-hour hearing that day. So he pretty much didn't even want to give an answer to any other question. He just, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. What does that tell you right there? That these people are known liars, and all they are trying to do is take down Donald Trump to try to stop this man from becoming president, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because this right here, it is just a disgrace because this case is a sham. This stupid hush money case with Stormy Daniels, this right here shouldn't even be a case. This crap should have been thrown out. It shouldn't even been a case in the first place. And you hear this man just constantly pleading the fifth, won't give any pushback. He can't even just come out and say, I never broke the law. I feel like I'm doing the right thing. He can't even say that. Why he just keep pleading the fifth? So that right there just starts to raise eyebrows. It does not look good. So we go right here and say, in a closed door deposition, I asked Mark Pomerantz very simple questions regarding whether he committed crimes or violated the civil rights of any people in the course of his investigation of President Trump and his tenure at the Manhattan DA's office. Gaetz told Newsweek via email on Thursday every single time he pled his Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination. This Trump trial is such a sham that even the prosecutors can't amend on record if they acted lawfully for fear of incriminating themselves, shame, and a disgrace. Because that right there is just wild. Because obviously at the beginning of this video, y'all seen like the little testimony where Matt Gaetz was asking Mr. Pomerantz, you know what I'm saying, like, what you think about this? Was you breaking the law while you trying to investigate Donald Trump? How you broke the law? No, since you've been in Manhattan. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. That's just all he kept saying. So shout out to Matt Gaetz for posting that on X, which used to be his Twitter. We all know that. But that right there just goes to show you that these people are a disgrace. And we heard what Biden said the other day, that Donald Trump is right about how crooked the left is. That's how slow Joe Biden is. He really just sit there and admitted himself that Donald Trump is right about the left and the Democrats being crooked. So it's just crazy. Then we go on to say, Pomerantz quit as special assistant to the district attorney in February of 2022, fueled by his reported animus against Bragg for not swiftly seeking an indictment against Trump for purporting dubious business practices. Pomerantz was one of the top prosecutors working on the investigation into alleged tax fraud by the Trump Organization, litigation that was eventually pursued successfully by New York Attorney General Letitia James. In a resignation letter published in March of 2022, Pomerantz said the DA office was in no doubt that Trump had committed numerous felonies such as falsifying financial statements. Bragg eventually became the first official to indict Trump with charges tied to the payment of hush money to adult film actress Stormy Daniels as a means of keeping her quiet ahead of the 2016 presidential election. Trump, who is currently being tried in Manhattan on the criminal charges, has denied any wrongdoing in this and his other three criminal cases. Ohio Representative Jim Jordan, who chairs the Weaponization Committee, told Fox News' Sean Hannity that the behavior of Pomerantz and Bragg for years is part of a wider conspiracy perpetuated by the left to influence the 2024 election, because we already know what they're trying to do. Like, we are not slow, y'all. We are not slow. We know that they're trying to keep Donald Trump from becoming president. That's why you see this crooked Judge Merchan, and yes, Judge Merchan, I can talk because I don't have a gag order on me. And it shouldn't be one on Donald Trump, because you don't want this man to spill the beans on the crap that y'all got going on. That's why you keep trying to find him and trying to threaten him with jail time. Because I'm going to tell you now, if you put Donald Trump in jail, you sure enough going to raise his poll numbers. You definitely going to raise his poll numbers. If you put him in jail, you talking about the way his poll numbers are high right now, put him in jail and watch what happens. Them poll numbers going to go through the roof. So I'm telling you now, but these people, man, they need to be jailed. Judge Merchan, now y'all see how fast Judge Merchan trying to push this trial? So they know November is coming, so now they trying their best to hurry up and rush this trial. We even heard Trump said himself that they trying to rush this trial. And that's exactly what they trying to do. They trying their best to get a conviction bad, and they want it bad. And it is just sad to see these type of people that tries to take down this man because they cannot beat Donald Trump fair and square. Y'all don't see Joe Biden being put in courtrooms and he can't go campaign. And the good thing about it, like what Donald Trump said, is that people see through the mess that they are doing to him. He said people see the mess. That's the reason why his poll numbers are steady climbing. So Joe Biden ain't in no courtrooms. He get to go do whatever he want, and Trump gets to sit in a courtroom, has to sit in a courtroom, and his poll numbers are still way better than Joe Biden's. Joe Biden should be the one in courtrooms. So this is just crazy. Let's finish up the last part, y'all. This deposition is for show, Pomerantz said before the questionnaire, according to NBC News. We are gathered here because Donald Trump supporters would like to use these proceedings to attempt to obstruct and undermine the criminal case pending against him, and to harass, intimidate, and discredit anyone who investigates or charges him. Here go this crap right here. This is what they like to do. In 2023, Pomerantz's book People versus Donald Trump, an inside account, was published. It detailed his efforts to prosecute Trump and why he left the Manhattan office before he was successful. So there you go right there, man. These people are just really just full of crap, and we can see it. Alvin Bragg, full of crap. These folks care about nothing but Donald Trump. They ain't worried about like the stuff that's going on in the streets of New York. These criminals out here running around, harming people, shooting people. They don't care about any of that. The only thing they care about is trying to take down Donald Trump. That's the only thing it seems to make them happy, is them trying to get a conviction on Donald Trump before the election, instead of them trying to get a conviction of these people that's in the streets. They ain't worried about none of that. All they worried about is Donald Trump. So this right here is crazy. So shout out to Matt Gaetz for pointing this out right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.